Introducing my next artist on my show now. It's always a great company to have independent artists on my show. We have Maxo joining me. Welcome, sir, to my show. How we doing?
Hey Dan, thanks for having me, mate.
Yeah,
Doing pretty good.
lovely to have you on. Where in the world are you right now?
I'm in Canberra, Australia, so it's the capital. If you
Yes,
guys know
comes
that,
up in
a
many
lot of people
quiz
think Sydney is.
questions. That one, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
And onto the music now. Maxo, is that your real name or is that a stage moniker?
Yeah, well, it's just my name shortened. So my real name is Max O'Sullivan, and I just always went through Maxo at school and stuff, and then yeah, just took it on when I started playing music.
Cool, that makes sense. And what inspired your latest song, which I've just received? It's called "Can't Hold Me Back."
Yeah, can't hold me back. Pretty much. It's a bit of a song to myself, and like I was in a bit of a dark patch, and I was down writing some songs in the studio, and yeah, like that one just hit. I can't hold me back, and then wrote it pretty quick, and yeah, it sort of inspired me to get going. Don't let anything hold me back, and I hope like yeah, it helps other people as well. So it was sort of a song to myself to like
Mm.
yeah, provide that inspiration to get going, and have a crack.
I just put down in my notes actually. If you're down in the dumps, it's a perfect song to elevate your spirits.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. So even like now, like I'll put it on because like obviously the promo campaign, and then I like
Mm.
listen to it full again. I'm like, yeah, it pumps me up every time. Like, yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah,
So
it's it's
I'm
it's good to hear
oh,
you
you
work.
go.
It's good to hear you work back, isn't it? Because it's quite rewarding. Just a kind of like a confirmation. You know how well you've done.
Yeah, definitely, and yeah, it's cool. Like even like some of my other stuff, like I haven't listened to it in a while, but yeah, you listen back to it and you're like, yeah, I love it. Like I can't believe I came up with this. Like, yeah, it's cool. Like, who is this guy?
So your new track as well, "Can't Hold Me Back," bit of a summer anthem. It reminds me of a cross between, say, like Avicii "Wake Me Up" and "Counting Stars" by One Republic, like a pop dance number.
Yeah, definitely a pop dance number, and yeah, I didn't even like click to Avicii with it. But yeah, I've heard that before too. So I'm glad it sits in that realm, like the yeah between the pop and the dance. So which is great.
You've had acclaim from big brands as well. Like TV channels and fashion labels. How does that feel?
Yeah, that's like a full pinch myself moment. So even like this one, so Can't Hold Me Back's already landed a placement with ESPN in the US, and I was like, when that came through, I was like, is this for real? Like, yeah, I was like, it's over the moon, and yeah, I've had some like previous ones like MTV and Sky Sports, and like a lot of channels here in Australia as well, and yeah, a bit in the UK as well, which. Yeah, it's full surreal. Like I never thought I'd be doing anything like this, but yeah, it's amazing.
Very nice. And also, you play instruments, don't you?
Yeah, so my main is guitar. So like the acoustic guitar is what I started with, and then sort of like as I started writing more and grew more, and like started doing a little bit of producing as well, I picked up a lot of other instruments on the way. So just taught myself, yeah, like the keys, like bass, and yeah, everything. A little bit of drums. I'm not that great at the drums, but yeah, I can play a little bit.
You have a go.
Yeah, definitely. Have a crack at anything.
Cool. I've read also you've committed a large portion of your life to like music. Has that been a bit of a sacrifice for you?
Yeah, definitely. Sort of like because I went to university. I was doing electrical engineering. I did end up finishing it, but like I already knew music started taking over while I was at uni. I was gigging every weekend, and then yeah, like I sort of started learning when I was young. But yeah, pretty much straight when I was
Mm.
19, I started putting up some YouTube videos, and it sort of like took off from there. And yeah, definitely like I yeah put a lot of work into it, and it's definitely paying off. But yeah, I wouldn't change it for the world. So I've sacrificed a lot of things, but it's all worth it, I reckon.
Mm. One question I've never asked an artist or a musician can being like an independent musician, especially solo, can that get lonely sometimes? Like with the touring and when you're staying in hotels.
I was actually telling someone this the other day because I'm like, it definitely does. So I was doing a lot of touring. Like I got picked up in the US when I first started, and I was doing a lot of touring over there. And yeah, because like you don't have much budget, so you got to do everything by yourself pretty much. And like your managers and stuff will come along a bit, so it does get lonely sometimes because like, but then again, it's like nice going out and like meeting new people all the time.
Yeah.
So at least I'll find friends in any city I go to. So it's good.
Of course. People don't know, like, being a musician is not just about being on stage, it's looking after your health and looking after your business as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Mm.
And yeah, definitely like the
And
last year as well, I've been looking after my health massive.
Nice. Also, this is more kind of lighter question. What has been your favourite part of becoming a music artist? What's been your highlights?
I think the biggest would have to be just like, yeah, seeing like the fans' reaction, just people's reactions to my songs, and like hearing stories of like how it's helped them like through something, or it's like pumped them up, or like it's definitely like playing live shows is my favorite by far. Just the interaction with the crowd. Like I say, I'm more just a stage performer than a singer. Like my favorite part's just interacting with the crowd.
Mm.
So yeah, it's definitely like just the reaction from people like of hearing my music. I reckon that's gonna be the top.
Being on stage in that moment is priceless. You can't put a cost on it, can you?
No, definitely not. And then yeah, for the Can't Hold Me Back single launch, ended up getting people up on stage for the last song too. It was bloody wild. So yeah, I loved it.
And tell my listener one interesting fact about yourself. It can be completely anything random at all.
Oh, that's a tough one. I was gonna say I usually use I'm a mechatronic engineer by trade, so that's like a fact
Mm,
no one really gets. But yeah, I can't think of one off the
yeah,
top of my head. I'm
that's all
pretty
right.
much an open book.
It's always nice to hear what what my interviewees do, like in the daytime sometimes.
Yeah, definitely, because it's like it's there's a lot goes into music as well, so definitely need like extra job to get the marketing money and all that. So
Sure.
yeah,
And my final question: where can listeners find out more about you?
yeah, you can check my website out maxomusic.com, and I'm on all the social platforms. So Maxo Music Official on Instagram, and yeah, like Spotify, Maxo. Yeah, I'm everywhere, but yeah, it's all on the website. So check me out there.
That's fine. Well, great, Maxo, to have you on. I can really feel your enthusiasm, and I'm going to get your track on the show now. This is Can't Hold Me Back. Thanks for joining me today,
Thanks for having me.
and take care out there.
Cheers. Thanks, mate.